Good morning, everybody. First thing we're gonna get started with here at the shop this morning is this 1996 ZX 750. And like I said in the last video, we're gonna be converting the sport type clip-ons and things like that to more of a putting risers on and things like that, bring the bars back up. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this, see how far we get. I would talk about trying to get more done in the office area, but it seems like every time I do, something comes up and I'm not able to get to it. We're just gonna start with this bike for today. It's raining outside, which not very nice, but it's that time of year here in Pennsylvania. But we're inside, we got heat, and it's a good day. It's gonna look quite a bit different. This top piece comes off. This piece will bolt directly in its place. And we're gonna have to move, obviously take all this stuff off on each side. We're probably gonna have to redo some wiring, make some custom clutch lines, brake lines, things like that, because everything's gonna be up on new bars. Well, we got the bars mounted up and we got this piece on. So everything went pretty smooth. Couple things that we ran into. We're gonna have to trim the steering stem down so that the bars can drop down. We're going to have to get another nut to put on here. And then obviously we're gonna need at least 2-inch extensions on throttle cables. The wiring harness is actually gonna be okay. We're putting custom brake lines on anyway, so those will get extended. The clutch line will be getting extended as well. But the electronics look pretty decent. And you gotta remember the electronics are gonna get moved because this tack is gonna be going to a digital tack, which we're probably gonna mount somewhere up around here. So this thing looks pretty cool. Definitely a completely different riding style, really adjust the seating position, but it's gonna turn out pretty cool. Now we could get extensions for the risers, like they make a kit that would bring the bars further up and we could get everything in underneath here. But we wanna keep this low profile out where it's at now. So we're gonna have to get a spacer of that size to put in here and then a different nut to tighten up the triple tree. So we're gonna have to change a few things, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Kind of reached a stopping point on this bike. Got to look for some spacers and some other parts. So we're gonna move on to the office. We're gonna start back here. I'm gonna continue putting the wall paneling up, see how far I get with that. Good news is it's sunny, so I can cut my stuff outside and get a bunch of that done. Got a little bit more done. Clean the walkway out. We got the panels on the rest of this wall. All the panels of this type are up. Well, not quite all of them. I still gotta finish this wall. Anyway, we cleaned up in the office area. So tomorrow the plan is I gotta get this section started because there's shelving and all kinds of stuff that goes in here, benches, all that. That's gonna make a big difference because everything kind of got moved around and it's pretty messy. I cleaned out the office, but just moved stuff to a different section. So it'd be nice to get this done in here. Then I can build my benches. Storage bins can come in here and we can really start organizing, which will allow me to continue with everything else. That's it for today. See you guys tomorrow.